Hello! I am back, wow. I haven't streamed in a hot minute. I am currently playing Stardew Valley, wow. Day 8 of spring, wow. Kinda... I've been playing a lot of Stardew on my PC with my sister. We are playing on like modded, so and like year 2, so it's a game I play a lot. Oh, that's I forget what like green beans. But yeah, I'm having fun with it on there. I'm gonna try to have fun with it on here. I'm just trying to have a fun stream. I work today. Would be doing school stuff today, but not. Stop. The dog feels like he wants to be part of the stream, and I don't want him to be, because he doesn't know anything other than ARF. That was a bad joke. Wow. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can on Stardew. Kinda want to try to stream again a lot more often now that I don't have to deal with school. Much as it kinda sucks to be in that kind of position. It was also kind of draining. Didn't feel great when you had to essentially like slave your life away to do projects after projects after projects. And no matter how much work you did, you never got like any sort of like credit kind of stuff. Amethyst for Gus. I want to do a full 7 days, another week, but I only have like an hour and a half. So we'll see. We'll see how much I can get done. I mean, I'll talk to Penny. I don't remember who I said I'd be going for. I always go for Emily. Like, Emily is like my go-to. She's nice. Her gifts are pretty easy to get. And I like her hard events. Like, she's just like a top tier girl to go for. Do I already have a... What pickaxe is that? Just a regular pickaxe, okay. I was like, do I already have a steel pickaxe? Nah, not yet. Oh, hi, Ollie. Just a cat. Oh, hi, Linus. I'll talk to you. I didn't get any of the bundle stuff done, did I? If I go check. Oh, I just need a leak for that bundle. And some stuff for the construction bundle, okay. Made it to floor 15 last time. Oh, hello. Ow. That was actually hitting me. Okay. Cherry bomb, what if I just like... Nice. And there's the exit. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, I'm looking for amethyst and trying to get further down into the mines. So, oh, another... Give me another cherry bomb, I beg you. No, you give me a crab. Oh. Crab. I'll grab that, go under there, and grab this one. I was thinking about playing a different game on stream today, but I was like, Don't know if I want to start a new game. Stardew is going to be kind of a long-running game I play. Just because, you know, that's Stardew. If I'm doing it a week at a time, it's going to take a while to even finish the first year. And the first year is not when I'd be done with it. I could have played Dead by Daylight. Wasn't really feeling that, though. Neon White was on my mind. That is a game I do want to start playing soon. There's a lot of games I have that I'm like, oh, I want to play this, but oh, it'd be so good to stream it. So I kind of wait for those ones. I know what to call the stream, because usually it's like the last stream that I did is like the one that's saved, but what happened was, I think this is related to what might happened on my laptop, but like it, oh my god, no. It signed me out. Sorry for the echo, you'll hear it. But yeah, it signed me out, of everything. Like, other than like Google products or like YouTube and stuff, I was signed out of like speedrun.com, PSN profiles, Twitch, chess.com signed me out. Literally, you name it, I was signed out of it, unless it was like directly tied to Google, because my Google account didn't sign out, luckily. There we go. Any amethysts down here? What the f— Stop jumping around. I jumped like 3 times. I'm just looking for amethyst. Oh, little cave dude. Like, bigger dude. Slime that you grouped up. I've been hanging out with my sister a lot the past couple days. She's always fun to hang out with. Okay, I'm just gonna go. 19, this. And I'm out of, like, energy. Eat this. If I had to start eating daffodils, I will. Turns out I need better pickaxe and more energy and stuff like that. I guess I did water all my crops today, too. Ooh. But no, I've been having fun playing games with her. We mostly play like Stardew, but at the moment. But Fortnite, Split Fiction, have also been on the table for a bit. The work today. It feels weird because like I have just given up on school. And it feels weird to not be going to school even though school does exist, because I feel like I'm not even, like, allowed to be there, you know? Because, like, I just, like, I failed midterm. And, like, I'm expected to not come back kind of thing. So it's... I'll fucking eat... Oh, I have cave carrots? Easy. But yeah, it's kind of sucky because I'm like, I think I'm done with it. I don't think there's anything I can do to, like, not fail, like, at this point. Like, I think I'm in the part where I've already failed, kind of thing. It did feel kind of like that weeks ago, and so I feel like I lost most of my motivation. Also didn't help that my teacher would just like kind of criticize me without, I don't know. It never felt like my teacher ever saw any of the positives of my work. Not that I made an attempt, not that, you know, there's work on the table. Not even if it was good. He'd be like, yeah, you can do some work, but like, it was never good. And it kind of sucks when your teacher, the person that everyone's like, oh my god, they're so amazing, just doesn't believe you are great at all. And not only that, but like actively like kind of berates you and say like isn't like is there to point out your flaws, but never there to point out your successes. I bet you he'd to this day say there was no successes. Because I know that's kind of how he felt. My cat's wanting to go into the bathroom. But yeah, oh. He's never wanting to, like, I feel like that's just a lot of people in my life. They're so quick to point out what I've done wrong, but they can never figure out a single thing that I've done right. Maybe I've never done something right. It sometimes feels like that when just time and time again it's kind of proven, like I've been kind of shown that. And it kind of sucks because, you know, I do not want to sit on the chair when I talk to Pam. Okay, she's just going to say, "Hi, Emily. Have this." I know it's not the best thing to give her, and I've already given her 2 this week. I gave her 1 yesterday? Okay. But yeah, I don't know. My mom's like kind of the same way, I'd say. Okay, I can't talk to you. Thought it's like accidentally interacting with the fireplace or something. My mom's kind of the same way, where she's never there to acknowledge my like the things I've actually done right, but always there to remind me that I've been doing wrong. And then I'll watch like a to put this in like a time capsule, like to put this into what the time is dealing with right now. Pirate Software is currently like he just stepped away from off-brand games because he's trying to kill games and probably should not be working with them. But the whole situation, whenever I see like a clip from him now and just like how he's handling everything and how he's never wrong kind of mentality, it makes me think of my mom. It makes me think of my teacher. Like things Pirate Software has said in this situation are like things I probably could quote my teacher on. Not like exactly, like, what am I supposed to do? A second. I saw someone like spamming that. When did I get this? Well, I'll wear the propeller hat. Oh, I had an earth crystal. I guess it's still a like. Emily liked that, so it's not like it would have given me more. But no, like, I am one to admit that I can be at fault. I am one to admit. Why is the cat orange? What even is the cat's name? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay, cool. Stone scattered, 75 stone and 1,000 gold for a well. Okay. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Let's go, guys. I did it. New ideas to sleep on. Oh. Oopsie. Go to coop. That's one of my goals. 40 in the mines. Furnace. I should have enough to make a furnace, actually. Yes. Can I make a second furnace? I will. Okay, but I still have to water. Yeah, I don't think any of these are done. Yeah, okay. Oops. But no, like, one of the things he did, and maybe I'm in the wrong here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm exactly in the right, because I was in a group project and I basically wasn't doing any of the work. I believe it was it was burnout, and I just was unable to get like the actual like motivation or mentality to start anything. Still on me for that. Like, I shouldn't have like agreed to a team commitment if I was gonna freaking just kind of burn out on them. But it was at the point where I was like, you know what, I'm focusing too much on the past, because like I hadn't got anything done in the previous weeks. For like the past couple weeks, and I was like, okay, instead of being bummed about it, instead of being stuck with the thought process of like, okay, no matter what I do, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna try to get work done. And I did. I got some work done. I actually did some work. It wasn't finished, but I know my teacher's kind of someone who, if it's not finished, it's not done. Like, you didn't do anything if it's not finished. So I said it was done for now. I didn't say it was done completely. I didn't say it was anything other than that. Like, I just said, done for now. Plan on working on it later. But it's in the game. It's like a placeholder. It can work. And then we had like a group meeting to talk about like what we all did for the week. And like what we didn't do, and like the problems, roadblocks we've been facing. And I kid you not, that entire meeting felt like it was just like, okay, this one thing that we didn't get done, it's Neo's fault. This other thing that we didn't get done, also Neo's fault. And while some of the like were actually like, okay, I should have done that, I should have done that, I should have done that, there were some things that weren't even in my like task list, weren't even up for me to do. And I kid you not, my group like made it a way to like blame me for it. And I was like, wow. And then when it got to like the one thing I did in the past, like the day prior, like I finally got stuff like back on track, was finally doing work again. We got to that, and my teacher's like, so this is all you did for the past couple of weeks? Like, he's immediately bringing the other weeks into it. And yes, I didn't do anything for the past couple of weeks. But it's not like this was like... Okay, all of these are Gunther's. It's just, like, I was trying to do a fresh start here. I was trying to just ignore the fact that I haven't gotten work done. Oh, that's the first time I entered here. Okay. Sorry. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this and agree with you, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, maybe you could keep donating across some interesting items to send your way. I like Gunther. I like how I just kind of derailed what I was talking about. Just like my motivation. But no, and so like, I don't know, like it kind of just like killed any motivation, because that entire group thing was just like, oh, here's what Neo did wrong, here's what Neo did wrong, here's what Neo did wrong, here's what I did wrong, but it's Neo's fault, here's what I did, but it's Neo's fault. It's like, oh wow, okay, so like the entire project was just like anything wrong was being blamed on me. Anything good was, you know, nothing to do with me. And no, I don't think I did a good job. I don't think I did any good work. But the fact that I was literally trying to, like, get onto, like, a new... like, try to start fresh, in a way, where I'm like, I need to ignore the fact that no work got done in the past couple days. Or the past couple weeks, sorry. And I just need to get the work out. And the first thing I met with is, wow, you did work? Why wasn't it done sooner? Like... And while I understand it's fair for them to also, like, have gripes and, like, want more work to be done. My teacher being the one to be, like, kind of just, like, upset at me. And it gets worse because, like, I'm someone who is doing the art, some art for the game. But I'm someone who doesn't know a lot about art. Like, I don't think of myself as a good artist. I just am taking a lot of the art stuff off the plate of my friend. Because I can somewhat animate and I know how to work around Unity's, like, animation and whatnot. But, like, when he was like, tell me what's wrong with this. And he wanted, like, a very artistic explanation. Mind you, this guy is not, like, an artist at all. Like, he doesn't know the words himself. He has said this multiple times. But he was like, I could have done better, and... That's the thing. Everything I do wrong, he could do, apparently, in a couple hours. And then he admits himself that he has a very bad time judging how long it will take to do a task. But he could do everything I did in a couple hours. All the animations. He could do them so much better than I could. But, like, it's just really annoying when he, like, literally waited for, like, 30 seconds before I, like, said, like, I don't know what he's wanting me to say. When he was, like, basically like, okay, can you tell me what is wrong with this? And then, like, I'd say something, he's like, yes, and he was waiting for a specific answer. It's like the whole, like, so, like, tell me, like, why'd you do it? And you're like, why did I do what? And it's like, you know what you did. Or, like, they want you to, like, outright say what you did wrong, but you don't know what you did wrong, and so you're just like, you're just kind of stuck there. Like, it's just annoying. But yeah, that happened, and so when I ended up not doing, like, a single lick of work because I was literally like, wow, the 1 second I do work, I'm immediately, like, shown why I shouldn't do work. And I bring that up to him. He has, like, he gets really upset that I even, like, hinted at the fact that, like, he could have been part of the reason that I didn't get work done. Maybe it's not fair to blame him for how I didn't do work. And that's not why I was blaming him. I said I lost motivation, and that I was upset at how I was treated. And he just, like, kind of lashed out and been like, that's not fair. Like, I'm not in control of your emotions. You shouldn't be blaming me for this, blah blah blah. And it's fun when you're sitting in front of 4 people who all think that you kind of suck because you didn't get any work done. And one of them is just, like, full on, like, getting upset at you. And you're supposed to just, like, let them, because the second I make any pushback, someone else might jump in. He's also the teacher, so, like, a lot of them are kind of under his thumb. Like, he has this position of power. What the frick what in the tarnation is this right here? I somehow killed all of them before they turned into the flies. But it's just... like, it wasn't my job, like, it wasn't his, like, entire fault that I lost my motivation. I probably could have still tried to push past it, but it's just... sucks the one time I'm feeling up. The person who has the most say on anything immediately says something to push you back down, kind of thing. But no, I can't say that, because, ooh, he shouldn't have control over my emotions. And oh, like, if I got upset, that's my fault. And how he puts so much work into everyone in this, and he just wants to see us succeed, and he'll help any student who needs the help. But the second I've asked for help, he literally has yelled at me in front of the class. He might not remember it because he probably doesn't friggin' think about it, but it was literally one of the few times I actually asked anything. I actually asked for help, which is something that I'm friggin' terrible at. I'll be the first one to admit I don't ask for help often because I don't want to feel like I'm friggin' burdening someone with the responsibility of actually assisting me. But the one time I wanted to clarify something he said in class, and he just basically says, well, you don't do work, so why should it matter to you? The fact that I was literally in the process of asking him a question so I could do work, and he immediately made it about how I don't do work. Some people don't deserve to teach. And I've seen, like, people talk about pirate software recently, and I'm like, wow. He's just like my teacher. He thinks because he can do certain things that he can just kind of say whatever he wants. But yeah. It's not like he's like one of my many teachers. He's not only my teacher, but he's in charge of the entire college's curriculum. Like, he writes what we have to work on. And he's so proud of himself. Like, he doesn't think he can do wrong. Well, he even said, like, oh, like, I admit I can make mistakes, but I work on bettering myself, and I'm better because of it. Like, the fact that he admits he's wrong, but then will, like, boast about, like, how, like, I don't know, he admits he's wrong sometimes, but then if anyone tries to challenge him, his views or anything he says, they're immediately thrusted into, well, I did this for this many years, and I was this for this many years, or... like, it's just, I don't like him as a teacher. He just wants me to scare off the raccoons, okay. Whoa, there's a whole person over here. But it's just annoying. It's so funny that he's like, I won't rummage the George's trash anymore, and he immediately goes to the saloon. Gus is such a cool character, but because I say this out loud, and I'm like, I can totally see what the issue is here. Like I can totally see like that I am at fault for at least a lot of it, a majority of it even. And I've been quick to blame people like most of my life, or other things, or just okay, he's just saying the same. Like, and it sucks because like I just kind of want to freaking succeed, you know? It just kind of sucks that, like, maybe it is 100% my fault. And maybe I just couldn't succeed because of me. And no one wants that. No one ever wants to hear that. Because, like, people want to be able to succeed. And if the one thing holding me back from succeeding is myself, then what? I don't succeed, or do I have to like figure out a way to like change my way my brain works? 30 minutes for 2 days is crazy. I should have checked if it was raining today, because if it's raining, I'm so stupid. Watch, I don't have that much money. Okay, is it raining tomorrow? Yes. Okay, so I need to make a lot of money today so I can upgrade my watering can. Did I put all my stuff in a chest? Okay, can I stop watering? Okay, do I have any gold star? Doesn't look like it. Did I put any of them in my chest? I did put all of them in my chest. Silver star's not gonna be enough. Okay, did I get any of those? Oh no, I don't even have that bundle yet. Okay. So I need to save that. I think I need to save a potato, but if not, I'll just sell it later. I think I need to save yams. Oh, I grabbed the yam. I didn't mean to do that. I can sell cave carrots. I could probably plant that. Put those back in the chest. No, I can sell the flour. I'll put this just here. Oh, they're closed on Wednesdays. Oh, I have all this. Oh, that one's done. Okay. I have all this parsnips, and I won't be able to upgrade my frickin'. Damn, I'd have to do so much fishing to get anything. That's kind of annoying. I need to grab my scythe. What am I doing? I don't know. He's definitely always treated me differently than he does the other students. Like, one of my favorite moments that I've ever had with him is that he like took me aside to ask me how I was doing and if I was doing mentally, okay mentally, and hello, Harry Brown 1. How's your day going today? It's going alright. I got work later, but just wanted to get a stream in because I haven't done a stream in a hot minute. School's been kind of taking up most of my time. Kind of done with that now. Oh, I wish that they weren't closed on Wednesdays. Well, if they're closed on Wednesdays and I want that stuff tomorrow. If it rains... That's good to hear. How's your stream going? It's going alright. Stardew's been fun. Just been kind of chatting about where my life's been at. As not fun as it has been. Oh, I don't even have enough copper yet. I'm dumb. Good to hear that. What's your favorite game? My favorite game of all time is Pikmin 2, but probably... I don't know, I really enjoy Pikmin 2 because I'm like nostalgic for it, and I will be the first one to admit that it's probably mostly nostalgia. Gather today. Do I still need to gather? I had to talk to her. Okay. That's a nice game. Other games I really like are like Celeste, Hollow Knight, Persona 3 Reload I really enjoyed, Sea of Stars. Minecraft is a good game. Been playing it for a while. Like, I remember when it was like those demos and stuff on the PlayStation that you could play, and yeah. Do I stream daily? Not quite. See, I haven't streamed in a couple weeks, I think. I literally don't remember when the last time I streamed was. But I... Do I have to grab 20 stone? I'm just gonna have stone in my inventory. But I don't stream daily. I was supposed to. How long have you been streaming on Twitch? A couple years now? Well, I've streamed on Twitch for a while. I just haven't made it consistent until like recently. So the answer is kind of different depending on how long, like if you want like the first day I ever streamed on Twitch, or like the Have you played Stardew Valley at all? Like, have you ever played this game? I'm gonna... what should I do now? I guess I got a prize ticket. I could probably go redeem that at Lewis's. Oh, it's a cutscene for prize tickets. Do you like farming games? Oh, Gingy's in. Welcome in, Gingy. I have to play Stardew Valley sometimes. Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I mean, if I could take this professionally, I might try that. I mean, game dev is still something I'd want to try doing. but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like the ship is a little bit sailed away. Gingy's here for the lurks. Welcome. Like, I looked into what it takes to be like a VTuber, and I don't think I got it. Like, I don't think I had the money to be a VTuber. I didn't realize it was so pricey. Or complicated. Because I was like, I can 3D model. Maybe I could 3D model a model in Blender or something. And then I looked at what it actually takes to do something like that, and oh my god. Wow. I don't think I have what it takes. I'm not that good at 3D modeling. But to be fair, most of the game design I wasn't, game development I wasn't really too great at either. I feel like my teacher kind of made that apparent. It's funny that there's so many times where it's like, specialists aren't really needed, and then it's like, oh, but if you're a specialist, you might be needed. It's like, oh, okay, well, guess, well, not specialists, generalists. Generalists are the ones that do many different things. I don't think I have enough time to get enough for the upgrade, because I have to do it by what, like 5 p.m. Stardew time. I just gotta hope that what I need to do is sell all my parsnips, which I already did, and sell silver star too. I don't need silver stars. And then hope that it's raining tomorrow too. Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I got like 1 more hour left in me before I have to get ready for work. I don't know. I wasn't terrible at anything I did, I don't think. One thing my teacher always would tell me is that, like, it didn't seem like I did care. Because, like, whenever I do something, I do it to completion, and not beyond completion, if that makes any sense. An example of that would be, like, if a task was to make a block move, I would make the block move. But I wouldn't, like, I'd finish it and then I'd be done with it. Like, I wouldn't put any more extra effort into it. I would just kind of be like, okay, I'm done. And then that was it. Model ship. Interesting, I've never seen that one before. And the problem is, a lot of video games aren't done when you get a task done kind of mentality, and like, while they worked, they weren't the best, and it's also a lot of art forms aren't best on their first iteration. Like, first drafts for stories called that because, you know, you make a second one, make a third one. So I never really did second drafts because, well, I would do the thing that was required of me and then kind of clock out, because it's crazy too, because they tried to paint it like it was a job. Like, hey, school isn't like, school shouldn't be school to you, it should be like a job. It should be your top priority. If work is in the way or family's in the way, like, kick them to the side. And it's like, geez. And two, I don't get paid for this, I'm paying for this. I stopped really learning new things because the teacher that I had was full like, oh, if you want to learn something, search it up. Like, he was so for self-learning or whatever. Which is like, at this point, why are you even the teacher? You're not wanting to teach me. But no, I was like, no, this is not something I can think of like work because it's not treated like work. And no matter how much they tried to treat it like work, it just never clicked because one of the things they did is I was not in charge of like anything or anyone, but I started to make my own tasks. Like, we're not gonna handhold you when you have to make your own tasks. I bet you if I worked at a company, they would make tasks for me. I never worked at a video game company, but neither did the teacher or any of the other people there, so it's like, how do you know that everyone makes their own tasks? Like that, I don't know, there's such a... If you could only grow one crop forever, what would it be? In Stardew Valley? It'd probably be strawberries, because, well... I happen to be allergic to them. In Stardew, they constantly regrow and they give you tons of money. Like, you don't have to replant them after you plant them. Oh, finally found some amethyst, but it's kind of late for that, Gus. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I vibed with the class anymore. And it's kind of hard to friggin' just keep going. Ancient fruit, hands down, easy money, and looks cool too. Basically a wine tycoon. I'm basically a wine tycoon now. Honestly fair. I haven't really tried to grow any ancient fruit. I almost always just go for crops. Almost everyone else I know loves to go for the animals, but like I have never really got into that part of Stardew. Okay, I got enough copper now. That's great, yeah. I don't know, crops just seem very easy. You plant them, you water them, you harvest them. Animals, you gotta say, like, hi to them, you gotta feed them, make sure that they can go outside, don't lock them out because they'll die. Yeah, you gotta feed them, you gotta heat them, you gotta milk them if they're cows, or collect their eggs if they're chickens. Like, there's so much moving parts to it, and usually I can just place, like, I mean, I probably could place the barn right next to my house too, but like every time I've played, it's always been like off to the side, and so like it's also out of the way. Like, I don't know. Underrated villager. I mean, I don't see a lot of Emily love as much as I would like. I feel like people kind of throw Demetrius to the curb because everyone loves Robin for some reason. Gus. I'd have to say Gus, because he's never like... He's mostly in the saloon. A lot of people don't really talk to him much. Like, Gus, I think, is, like, by far, hands down, the one that should get more recognition. Here. Clint. It's funny you say that, because I feel like my least favorite character in this game is Clint, because my favorite's Emily. And just how he acts around Emily kind of gives me the ick. Like, I sometimes feel bad for him, but he feels like he's like twice her age and like crushing on her. And it's just like, yeah. Also, once you get the, I think if you get the community center up, he stops working one of the days of the week. So it's like, oh cool, like he starts freaking slacking off the second you get the community center even slightly built. But I also think that he's overhated. I mean, I play into the hate. I find it funny to just be like, screw Clint, screw him, he's annoying. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. Oh, wow, that was a lot of money. Hopefully it rains tomorrow, because then if it rains tomorrow, then I can upgrade my watering can today. Please, 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 please. Nope. Can't upgrade my watering can today. Favorite axe, I can get that done today. Michigan, that's cool. Why don't you use cool overlays? Okay. I'll explain this now. I am streaming from my PlayStation right now. Which just means that I can't do any of the cool overlay stuff yet. I have a capture card. I do plan on doing all the overlay stuff, and so I can also like switch games without having to like end stream. Who left the house? Oh, hi Shane. That's mostly the reason. I also was saying earlier that I want to be a VTuber, but it's super pricey. Like, super pricey. That or you have to be super duper good at like modeling, 3D modeling, and it'd take you hours to even get it right. There are free softwares, but I kind of wanted a very custom one, and paying for a custom one is a bit much. And for the banners and stuff like that, like for just like the channel stuff, it's just I haven't updated this in years. Once again, like I've been working on this for a while, or not working. I've been on Twitch for a while, but I haven't really been streaming like as often or even as my primary streaming platform since like a year or two ago. I don't even remember when I started. At first it was just I would stream on YouTube, sometimes Twitch. Simple as that. Like it was never like I'm gonna stream on Twitch over YouTube for some reason. Now it is. Now it's like, okay, I'm streaming on Twitch because my VODs on YouTube do a lot better when they're streamed on Twitch for some reason. I could help you add you on Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. Just never got really into the green console. I'm someone who doesn't like really the color green, and didn't really care for Halo, so I never really got into the Xbox. I've been a PlayStation and Nintendo gamer for most of my time. And yeah, just gonna block. Don't hate on Halo. I mean, I will never understate what Halo did, because to be like the one game that carries your entire console, you check my work. I can help you add all this stuff. I mean, once again, I've done a stream where I was setting it all up. I mean, I just need to download OBS, and a lot of the overlay stuff will be done. I truly think that, like, Halo... I can't with you right now. What? Halo carried Xbox, okay? Like, I truly don't think there was much other than Halo on Xbox. Like, what? You're gonna say Forza was help carrying it? Gears of War? It's kind of annoying that like a lot of games will release on Xbox first. Fable? I haven't played Fable. I have not heard a single person mention Fable in the past year. Forza, sure. I'll give you that. Forza is pretty popular, but still. I'm saying if I wanted to make, let's say, like a fighting game or a platform fighter or like a crossover game on Xbox, I'd have like 2 games to choose from. It's an old game. The 360 era was peak. Okay, but what about the original? The original Xbox, not 360. Like what? Like if I go back to PlayStation 1, we got Spyro, we got Crash. Xbox One has. The OG was amazing too. Also, everything I hear about Halo is just like, wow, this game sucks, this game sucks, this game sucks. It's like, the last time I didn't like a Little Big Planet game was when they tried to make like a mobile running game. It wasn't that good. All the rare games, you're really gonna put Banjo and Kazooie nuts and bolts on the same... I mean, Rare... They had good games, but like a lot of them were Xbox exclusive. Rare has so many cool old IPs. I mean, it had... A lot of them were on Nintendo, right? Though they weren't like... exclusive. I don't know. When you have Crash and Spyro and like Mario and like Sonic, I do have a Discord, and while I appreciate you trying to help, Crash isn't a PlayStation exclusive either. It was. Isn't Halo on PC now? You can't say that Halo is a... You can't even say that Halo's an exclusive, right? It's on PC. Right? Like, I'm not mistaken for that. So how would that be an exclusive? The moral of the story... see, it's just I never really cared for any of the games Xbox had versus PlayStation. Also, I don't like the color green as much, so less incentive. Xbox has had games. I hate console exclusives. It's dumb. It doesn't have the good tune. Microsoft owns Halo, so therefore it goes on PC. Yeah. I don't like exclusives either. Nintendo's kind of annoying when it comes to exclusives, but Nintendo's in their kind of own avenue. I kind of hate the fact that Nintendo is like allowed to just like be exclusive with like Mario and stuff, but all the other companies port to Nintendo, and so if you buy a Nintendo Switch, you kind of just win because you get all of them. But if you buy any of the others, you can't play Mario or Smash Bros. Or any of that stuff. And so it's like, wow, Nintendo being greedy works in their favor. Like, I kind of wish that PlayStation would, and Xbox and PC would band together and be like, okay, we'll share all our games to each other, but not to Nintendo. Because while, yes, I love Nintendo and I'm a Nintendo Switch owner, Nintendo itself is a very greedy company, and I feel like it would help them smarten up if they weren't just kind of benefiting off the fact that no one's kind of trying to stop the fact that they're gonna have all the games. I can't make a blanket statement on that Halo is the only good franchise on Xbox. Or that it solely can't. The console is totally untrue. I don't know, as someone outside of like the Microsoft Xbox fan base, the one I always heard growing up, and the one I hear most now, has always been Halo. And while Forza is now on the horizon, and Gears, well, Gears is coming to PlayStation, but Gears of War was always talked about, I guess, or like always in conversations. When I think of like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale or Smash Bros, like those are like, oh wow, look at all these IPs that these two giants have. I don't ever see Microsoft doing the same. But it's also at the point where like Microsoft was never really that kind of console. It was never like, I'm gonna make a really super duper cute platformer and then like I don't know, I feel like platform fighters were more geared towards PlayStation than Nintendo, if that makes any sense. So while they have a lot of IPs, they neglected them from the 360 era, which is sad. But you have to realize that that kind of feeds into what I'm saying. They had the IPs, but they didn't keep them around. Versus like Sony, who made a Ratchet and Clank game on the PS5 and made a bunch of Spider-Man games and God of War and The Last of Us. Like Xbox, when they come out with a game, it's pretty usually a banger, and like their franchises go long because, you know, not that they milk them, it's just people like them, and there's new iterations. But it's not like Call of Duty where it's every year. It's like Halo's like every couple of years. So it's even fair when it comes to like respecting the consumer. But I do think that Xbox has its stars that it focuses on instead of its like large cast that it kind of tries to like uplift somewhat. Because I feel like if Microsoft had to take, like, let's say we gave Microsoft Little Big Planet. I truly don't think Microsoft would have let Little Big Planet die if it made it to, like, the third installment. That's my thought process. Sony has so many different, like, things on its plate that, like, Big Planet died. Fat Princess was a decent game, also died. Like, there's a lot of exclusives that were only on PlayStation that just full on died because Sony had too many to focus on. It was trying to have all its eggs in one basket. Is that the right? It was focusing on like 20 things at once, and so only a couple of them got to be as great as like Halo or Forza or stuff like that. Like Sony doesn't have like its like big racing game, at least not that I can immediately think of. And there might be a game that Sony, you know, has that's a racing game that's really popular and it's like their main racing game. But the fact that I'm like, I could not name it to you right now. It's kind of like what I'm trying to make sense of. Like, Forza is such a big game, I don't think Sony has a rival to it. Halo is such a big game, I don't think Sony has a rival to it. No, I don't eat the blue tabs. None of this is ready yet. Like, Sony's been trying to balance all their IPs, and a lot of them have died because of it. When's the last time we saw a Killzone game? Like a true to form Killzone game? Or friggin' Uncharted. Uncharted's been going under now. And like, well, yeah, we got Astrobot. Astrobot replaced Sackboy. It feels like that, at least. Because they're trying to do the same thing with two different characters. I don't think I catch Abigail today. I don't know, I've been trying to just say that, like, Xbox has its IPs. Doesn't have a whole wide range of, like, notable IPs, but the ones it does have, you can kind of bet that they're gonna be, like, generally cared for. Like, I don't think Xbox is gonna let something like freaking Halo ever die. But Sony has, I mean, and I feel like that was something they decided way early on when they abandoned all those 360 games. They might bring any of them back, I don't know. Nice. Egg Festival's tomorrow. Maybe I'll end with Egg Festival, I don't know. I have half an hour left. But yeah. I don't know, I see Halo as this like prestigious title that like Xbox loves to flaunt. But, I also don't think it's like it's the one that I know. Like Xbox is known for Halo. I mean, maybe people have bought an Xbox just to play Forza or Gears of War or something like that, but I feel like most people who bought an Xbox either play, like, if one of their exclusives, are buying it for Halo. If I said, oh, someone bought a PlayStation for its exclusives, it could be many different things. But I don't know if the person who plays PlayStation is ever buying it for the exclusives. Which is really funny because, you know, Xbox would have all the same games that PlayStation has if it's not the exclusives. I also just like PlayStation more, so even when it comes down to like, oh, well, Xbox might have more design, like exclusives that get people to buy it. I don't know. There's a whole debate there that I don't really care about. If you want to play on Xbox, play on Xbox. If you want to play on PlayStation, play on PlayStation. If you want to play on Switch, you should probably get a second one. Not a second Switch, like a second console. Don't let it be the only game you play, like the only console you have. I feel like it should be every like month you try to do one more push-up than the last, because doing it every day just means you'll friggin' be doing 100 by day 100, and then 101 the next day, and 102 the next day, and it's like, wow. Thought this one through, didn't ya? My mouth's getting tired from that entire Xbox and PlayStation debacle. Pretty sure as long as it's raining, I can, like the next day, I can always, oh, it's not gonna rain tomorrow, it's the next festival. Duh. Okay, well, I'll grab two, because I want to give one to Abigail, and then I can upgrade, I think. I'll go for pickaxe. Upgrading pickaxe first is kind of smart, because then you can get the minerals for the others a lot easier, in my opinion. Okay, let's go try to find Abby. She's still home? Nope. Where the hell? I wonder who's still in here. Chat's kind of dropped off. And I kind of stopped humoring the idea. Look, as much as I appreciate you trying to help, I don't really know you, and giving away my Discord like that isn't something I really want to do. I appreciate, like, wanting to help. It's just too much. My freaking mouse. Got to like. Are they in? No, not here. Wait, did I can't remember if there's a second chest with all the like the favorited items. Did I do that last time? I can't even remember if I did that last time. I've done that before where I just like separated the items that they like into one chest and like people love. And then the items that people where or like just like if it's not like a love that I know of, it'll just go into like the general like chests in the normal sorting. Abigail might be in the forest, maybe? I don't know where she heads off to some days. Upgrade tools, pickaxe. But yeah. I didn't get paid at school, so treating like a job was annoying. Task management kind of sucked because you make your own tasks, which made no sense when you didn't know what kind of stuff was needed for the project. But you were supposed to just know. And maybe I'm at fault for being kind of the person who never practices. Like, I'm the kind of person who just does it when it needs to be done, and that's kind of the best practice I get. Which sucks. And it's not that like my brain is like constantly being like, oh well, this is a waste of time when I could just be doing it. Or doing something else. It's never that. It's just that I never feel motivated to do a lot of things that aren't like just straight up entertaining. Like work is something I never like skip because I just didn't feel like working. School, there's been times where I've had like mental health days where I'm like, I don't feel like getting up and going all the way to my school just to feel like shit and then go home. I also started fearing school because of my teacher. Not something that should be happening. What pole do I have? Bamboo. I'm gonna go get an iridium. Might as well. Oh shoot. I'm not gonna get an iridium pole because I need to buy strawberries, so that's like the one thing I need to do. So instead of buying a iridium pole, I'm gonna just try to get as much money from fishing today as I can. If that means spending all my money. But yeah, do I think that there were projects I did nothing on and was a hindrance to my team? Of course, almost a lot. Like I think a lot of my projects, if not all of them, I was that hindrance. But I do think there were at least a couple projects where I either had a role and it changed on me and I pivoted nicely, or I had a role and it changed on me and I didn't get to pivot because I was just kind of like the floorboards were taken out from beneath me, kind of. The rug was pulled from beneath me. Floorboards. Okay, I need to... Oh my gosh. But like I had a project where I was going to be the lead game designer, as someone who, like, I believe my best talent in game dev is game design. And I was gonna have people help me on the art, people help me, like, you know, basically do everything that isn't the game design. And we're gonna do a genre that I know a lot about, because it's fun, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. You know, I'm in probably the best position to succeed I could ever be in. And then we got a group switch up, so another person joined, and all he knows how to do is game design. Well, like, that's his best thing. And he's known for being great at game design. So, like, obviously the group is going to pick out him to be game design. But, like, the whole thing was like, oh, you could help me do game design. I hate that idea. When you're in such a small group, you don't want to help someone do their game design. Because especially when everyone sees them as, like, superior, and I haven't really shown my game design skills, I just, like, other than, like, back in the first, like, term of college, like, he was better at game design than me. I'm not gonna deny that. It's just kind of annoying when they're like, oh, you can help with game design, but we need you to do 3D modeling now because, well, the 2D artist we had is not in our group anymore. I was like, wow, that's so fun. I have to do 3D modeling. Okay, well, fine. You know, I'm not terrible at 3D modeling. What do I have to do? We'll give you 3 whole models that are basically nothing, and we might not even use them in the project. And then I didn't do any of the work. Well, I did actually. I got them, like, finished. They were that great. Like, I'll be completely honest. They sucked. The model sucked. I'm not that great of a 3D modeler when it comes to freaking environment. If anything, I'm a character modeler. And even then, I'm not that great. But then my teacher will use that as an example of, hey, you said that you were good at game design, did none of the game design for this group, and then did really bad on the 3D modeling. Sorry. Sorry that I was told I was going to be the game designer for a group, got really into the game design, and then didn't get a chance to do the game design. Sorry the group was like a group of like bro dudes that all were like close with each other, and then me, the one trans girl. Like, by the way, they knew I was trans. They knew I was, like, identified as a girl. Don't think they liked me much. Why would they give me any of the freaking modeling when they also had a better 3D modeler who was also doing all the character and a bunch of the freaking environment assets? They just felt like I was, like, filling a void to do, like, a couple tasks just to keep me busy because, well, they had an extra group member. Like, no one wants to be in a group where you don't matter. Like, sorry, I don't want to work on a group project where they don't like me. They gave me a role because they needed me to do something and everything else was taken. Oh, hi Abby. I wanted to give you this. I talked to Sam already. Okay, I named the cat Chad. But the project I had before was annoying because I actually did work on that project, and it just things kept getting shifted around because sometimes I would do them, sometimes I wouldn't do them, sometimes I'd be literally in the process of in the middle of working on it, and it gets shifted to someone else. And I literally got what I needed to get done. And then my group moved on without me. Kind of like... Do I think I did great on that project? Not really. Like, I definitely didn't do that great. I did better on the previous project than that, but like... They kind of like... I got little credit in that group. Like, little credit. Despite basically coming up with the game concept, helping in a lot of the game design discussions, doing a lot of the 3D models. They replaced my 3D model, well, some of my 3D models though, and then kind of changed the idea I had a little bit, which made it make less sense. And then basically we're like, yeah, you did nothing. Like, I'm sorry that I had the stuff in the game and just need to be like pushed to the project. I don't know. The game before that I actually did a lot of stuff, but I bet you even then they would be like, oh, well, you didn't do this. Oh, well, you didn't do this. Oh, well, this person did this because you didn't do this. And I hate that so much. Cool, kitchen. But yeah, I don't know. The first project I worked in a group that I actually did pretty well in. Well, it was actually the second that I'm thinking of right now. This one, I was given a task, and I did pretty well at fulfilling it, I think. Like, I genuinely think I did a decent job at, this one game. My friend didn't. My friend literally insulted it, but whatever. I'm still not over that. I don't think he can say anything to make me forget what he that he just basically it was entered into like a game jam that we were doing, like we entered into, and it got first place on art, and that made me really happy because while we did get a lot of assets off the marketplace, I did all the character assets and even some of the actual assets we used in the game. So I was like over the moon. Like, we got first in art and I did most of the art. Wow, that felt amazing. My friend was like, the art sucks. Thank you, I guess. Jesus. Oh, the time's not gonna go by. I just wanted to check what crops we had to get in. That's foraging. This is crops. Spring crops, parsnip that I have, cauliflower now, and potato. We just need a green bean. Cool. Okay, we got that, and then yams. Got those, okay. Do we not need carrots at all? No. Quality, no. Okay, I can sell all my carrots. Good to know. This is my last day, guys. But yeah, I mean, I think I had one project I did meh at. No, one I did alright at. One I did terrible at. And I think the rest were decent. But the way my teacher sees it, all but maybe one of them is like a meh or worse. Like I just hated the fact that he was like, I'm so willing to help every student, and then when I was talking to my friend and he's like, oh, I just had a lengthy conversation with our teacher, like he was helping with this and that. And he's like, what did he say? Like, his meeting with you didn't make a meeting with me. Like, he's reaching out to them, by the way. This isn't like them making a meeting and, they didn't go out of their way to make these meetings or, like, talk with him. He went out of his way to talk with them. He hasn't sent me a private message in, like, the past, probably 12 months. Like, he talks with some of them, like, daily, and it's like, wow. But, like, and once again, whenever I try to actually ask for help from him, or, like, go out of my way to, like, get his help, so do something that the others weren't doing, or I was told to do, he got mad at me. So it's like, he didn't want to help me. As much as he wants to say, oh yeah, like, I wanted to help you, you didn't want the help, or anything like that. I don't typically reach out for help, but the one time I did, bro lashed out at me. So, it's kinda hard to ask for help when the person who you're looking for help from... I didn't even read any of these dialogues, I'm just trying to get through it. I've read these 1,000 times. I genuinely think if you really care about what they're saying, play it yourself, you know? Like, I'm playing this more, like, I care about the dialogue, but I'm just trying to rant here, because this has been on my mind for the past couple weeks, and I just need this out of here. You have to get back here, don't touch anything wrong. Yeah, talk to everyone. Wizard and Dwarf. Nope, not everyone, but I can't really talk to them. They're not here. Egg hunt time. I don't know. I think I could have done better in my schooling, but I also just don't think the teacher liked me at all. He's bragging about how many people he helped get jobs, but at the same time, I don't think he wants every single one to get a job. Simple as that. I don't think he wants me in the workforce with others. Where are the friggin' eggs? There's one there. Okay, I just need to get more than Abigail. That one over there, or is that just a flower? Oh, friggin' Jazz went right past it. Hello, Jazz. Yeah, that's definitely an egg down there, right? 7? Damn. Can I make it 8? That's not an egg. No, I can't. But yeah. What? Cool. Does she just get like 7 or 8 or something and you have to get more than that? Damn. That's my bad. Oh, I don't really care for the straw hat that you get. I mean, it's cool, but I have this cool hat too. I still have a lot of seeds left. Okay, time to... Damn. I'm gonna refill this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. So I got a lot of money and then I spent it all on strawberries. But these should help a lot. Kinda wish... Okay, and I can sell all my carrots. Cool. Probably put the model ship somewhere. There we go. Cool, that should be everything, and... Oh, I didn't wanted the cat. So out of the way, it's usually like right next to the crops for me on my other world. Can I take it? I don't have my pickaxe. Yeah, I would do it an extra day. Well, I do have the time to do the final day. My mouth is getting tired though. $4:45. Oh, it was raining today? I mean, I couldn't, like, it's not like I could have upgraded it anyways if I wanted to. Green sauce. Coleslaw. Cool. Rain all day tomorrow too? Oh my god. These cauliflower better freaking get me money. Oh, I still got a green. Wait. Okay, I do have now everything I need for this, so I'll go to there first. Anything else in here that I can grab? Okay, I want to try to get that water can. Oh, do I even have enough iron bars? Are you freaking kidding? Spent all my money, used all my iron bars. I hate this. What the frick? Are you kidding me? Like, I'll have to, like, I can sell some of this stuff, and we're at 483. I don't have enough the copper. That's not the right one. That's foraging. This is the right one. Okay, parsnip. Potato. Cauliflower. Green bean. Please be money. Speed grow. Nope. Not money. Woohoo. No, now I got the boiler room open now. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to now. Wait, don't sell my yams yet, because one of those is a winter crop, I'm almost certain. Or fall crop. Yep. Cool. Now I can sell the rest of the stuff I have. Hopefully speed grow is like super expensive. I might use that. What does speed grow do? I can't sell it back for a good price. Like if it's like, oh, you'll get 20 bucks for it. Can I get any of this? 150 and a price ticket. Let's grab this. Grab one of these. Yep. I guess I could sell the crab, yeah. Okay. Probably sell some of those. Maybe I can try to sell clothing. Or cherry bombs, maybe. I wonder how much of this stuff it'll let me sell. Oh, it's the Abigail. Guess I'm playing some Prairie King today too on stream. Neo. You scared me singing in a room like that. Ugh. So I've been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours. I can't even beat the first level. This game is ridiculously hard. Well, either that or I'm just terrible at it. Hey, do you want to try this level together with me? I think I might do better with your help. I like how I have the little friggin' spinny hat. Oh, my mouth! I don't talk this much usually. Okay, I'll try to do this deathless. Here they come. She died already. I think this level is a little harder than the original. Maybe it's because there's two of them. Or like two players playing. Move out of the way. No. Getting my practice in. He's doing a lot better now. Damn it, I didn't miss that. Could use an item like that. Hey. I don't even know what that did. Restarted the song. That was easy. Well, not easy, but not terrible. That was fun. Thanks, Neo. I didn't think you know how to work a joystick so well, but it seems you're experienced. Okay, well, still 9 a.m. How much can I sell speed grow for? Okay, that's gonna be a lot. Okay, so it looks like they're 20 each. Okay, that should be enough. I can keep 12 of it. Now I just need to go mining. I have to go all the way to get my pickaxe first, and then go all the way up to mine enough copper, and then smelt the copper. Jeez. Cool. But hey, I got a new pickaxe, so that might help. Now I need to go to the mines. If I had minecarts, this would be way easier, but hey. Shouldn't be terrible. I have, what, 7 in-game minutes to do this? I don't even know how much copper. I think I have a bar. Let's just go here and do my best to find copper. Any copper down here? No, I might just choose a different floor actually. Sure, 25. I didn't bring any cherry bombs, did I? No, I didn't. And it gives me any copper, or do I have to get to the next floor? There we go, let's just go. Radius to sleep on, cool. Bruh, no copper? Literally all I need. There it is, some there. 2, or... yeah. Looking for copper, please leave me alone. With them. Cool, I'm gonna just leave. Keep going, keep going. More? Okay, how much copper am I at? 8. Last I checked, okay. It's already 1 p.m. No! Damn it, I'm so screwed. None. No exit either, like... Jeez. Come on. Wow, look at all this. Can I find the exit, please? Did I already find the exit? Is that what I'm getting here? Because... Nope. Just didn't break it yet, I guess. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Why would I find the exit really fast? It's already 4:20. I don't even think I can make it to Clint's on time. Let alone smelt, then make it to Clint's. Yeah, I'm starting to feel exhausted. Can I find the exit, please? There's a reason I freaking picked up stuff like horseradish. Jesus. Missed it twice, I think. Oh, I did find an exit. Cool. I'm just Is there even freaking any? I've been here. Oh well. I tried. Tried indeed. Whatever. Alright, you can say, I can say hi to you. Cool. Oh, sorry, Cole. Yeah, next chapter of my life has kind of just started, so I'm still wondering what to do with my life. I still got tons of time, but just kind of sucky now that I'm done school, but not in a good way. Kind of feeling like, you know, school just kind of gave me a bad mentality of it all. Like, it gave me some stuff I didn't learn. Like, I learned 3D modeling, I learned a lot of stuff in Engine, I learned some programming stuff. Well, not really, my teacher kind of sucked at programming teaching. I retained a lot from a lot of classes. Don't think I retained anything from his programming classes, if that tells you anything. Especially because he didn't really like teaching. He doesn't like teaching. He likes helping people, maybe, but like, he doesn't like teaching. And I say that because he doesn't teach. He tells you the like he told us the assignment, and instead of trying to teach us the concepts or like what we need to make it, he'd say Google should be able to help you. And then when you search 5 hours on Google for anything and everything you find doesn't work, and so you just put in like the one thing that actually finally does work, your code's inefficient. because, oh, I could have helped you do this, or I could have done this in this way, or I would have done it this way. Then why didn't you teach us that? Also, the fact that there's anything that is plagiarism when it comes to code makes no sense to me, because if you're trying to be the most efficient, and two people are being the most efficient they can be for the code, it's going to be the same code, right? Like, am I wrong for thinking that him saying that code should never look the same, and that if you have two different... Oh, that's Mr. Key. I thought that was Morris at first. I don't know what that is. Mr. Bucks is another phone. It's just... He just did make sense. Wow, I leveled up a lot that day. That was the last day of the stream, though. Almost a whole 2-hour stream. I'm glad though. I'm glad I got a day. I got a stream out. Hello. Doing all right. How about you? Anything in my mail? Me and my sister do this all the time. Yeah, most cops only go one season. Yeah. Okay, well, came in at a bad time. I'm doing great. How are you? But yeah, I am literally ending the stream. I did my 7 days like I did last time. Thank you all for watching. My name is Neo, and see you next time. Peace.